Hello everyone, we're back for the Colts Highlight television program, and this week we'll be looking at two games that the Colts have played this week. First game up was on October 15th against the Hollyburn Huskies A1 team. That game took place at the Hollyburn Country Club. There you see the Jackals warming up in their road jerseys. Actually, those are their home jerseys, the blue jerseys, but they're using them today here on the road. The blue jerseys with the white and red trim. Hollyburn will be at the other end in white jerseys with green trim. These two teams actually met earlier in the tiering round here. That was a home game for the Colts where they beat the Hollyburn team 6-3. This is the 7th tiering game for the Colts. You get 8 tiering games in total, so they'll have one more later in this package here. And that will end the tiering round as we head into the regular season. So the Colts looking to get a couple victories here after a recent run where they had a tie and a loss, as they look to make their case to move up to a higher flight for the regular season. A couple of lineup notes today. 2 players unable to play today. Jackson remains injured, and Tyler was injured in the previous game against North Delta, and he'll be sitting this one out as well. The Colts have called up Evan McKay from the A3 team, so they'll be running 10 forwards today and 6 defense. So let's head to the first period highlights. And we're going to start this one off with the Colts on the forecheck here, putting the puck out in front. Trevor's got it all alone there, and somehow the goalie gets his leg on that there. I don't think that was much of an intentional save, but it did get kept out. Here's Noah intercepting a breakout pass there that Evan then has a crack at, and a couple more chances there. Trevor in front as well. Colts unlucky not to convert there. Hollyburn coming back the other way. Here they get a chance in front. And then eventually they're going to get the puck around there behind the net, and as that player goes to pursue it, Linden gets a stick in the midsection of that player there, and he's going to ultimately draw a hooking penalty there on the play once the Colts get control of it there. So the Colts to the penalty kill here. Hollyburn working around. They move it to the left flank there. Get a shot, and you see Max get bumped there in front of the net by that player, but luckily the puck does not make it through to the net. On this power play for Hollyburn, they end up getting hemmed in their own end here. So we see a couple of chances here where the Colts have a good forecheck on there, and Noah and Jordan get a good chance off it, and then they have an offensive zone face-off after that. That comes out to the point there that gets put through with a rebound out there to Lyndon Fraser, that looks like there, and he's unable to convert there, but good chances shorthanded for the Colts. And that's going to turn around here. Eventually Zach's going to come in on that defenseman there, put a bunch of pressure on him, steal the puck, come in on the left side there, and put it up over the goalie's shoulder, and the Colts have broken this scoreless tie on Zach's unassisted goal. It's now 1-0. Here we see Jesse driving up the right side of the ice. He's going to put his shoulder down and go around that defender and cut back in front there, but the goalie makes a nice save. As the first period winds down, we see Mitchell pick up a loose puck in the neutral zone there, bring it across the line, and get blindsided by the defender coming the other way. That's going to be an interference penalty, so the Colts are going to start the second period on the power play. Here we see Patrick putting a puck towards the net there. It goes up high, but the Colts manage to get a couple chances there off the rebound, but the goalie holds the post and keeps it out. Still on the power play, here we see Patrick at the side wall there. He puts it across, and Jesse finds it on the back door there and slides it into the empty net. And the Colts have now taken a 2-0 lead on a power play goal there by Jesse. Here's more pressure by the Colts there, putting the puck on net. It bounces out to the side of the net there, trying to find a way to get that through. Another loose puck there on the spinorama shot, and the goalie gets his leg on it. Another crack at it from the side there, but unable to finish. Until here we see Arjun make a nice turnover behind the net, quickly put it out front to Seth, who buries it there, blocker side, past the goalie, and the Colts have jumped out to a 3-0 lead here in the second period. Now here's Hollyburn with some pressure, trying to break that goose egg. There's a good shot on that there. Then they dig away at the goalie there, who's trying to cover it up. Max kind of gets in a bit of a shoving match, and then if you see there, the Hollyburn player's stick is caught up into Max's gear, and while he's trying to get it out, he has to then reset for a save there, make the save while the Hollyburn player was trying to dig his stick out of Max's pads there. It would have been interesting if that had gone in, if the referee would have allowed it there. And there's another good chance from the point. Slides across, and bodies are flying everywhere until it's able to get covered up. So an interesting sequence there that the Colts escape was still having a 0 on the board. A little bit later, we see Karn retrieving a puck in his own end there. He's going to swing behind the net, stop, have the offensive player come after him. He's going to spin away from that player and go back behind the net. And as he pulls away up the left side of the ice there, he's going to make a little backhand lob pass that Jesse catches and puts down onto his stick and then drives wide around behind the net, and he's going to give it back to Karn out here on the point. And as he walks the line there, he's got a bunch of Hollyburn traffic, and he's going to put that up over the goalie's shoulders there on the blocker's side. And the Colts have stretched this to a 4-0 lead here with about 2 minutes left in the second period. Here's a play with Hollyburn that's going to chip it past the pinching defender there, but the defensemen do well to get on their horses and get back there and prevent that from being a clear-cut breakaway. But as the Colts are trying to get it out there, they can't, and the play is going to go down around behind the net there, and as Mitchell's trying to check that player, he gets a stick in on the legs there and takes a penalty. So that's going to put Hollyburn onto the power play. They win the draw there on the ensuing draw after the power play, and they put the puck down low. Player comes out to the middle of the ice there, takes the shot, and it goes in there past Max. And Hollyburn is on the board now. It's now 4-1 for the Colts. Hollyburn looking for another one here. It's one-on-one at center, and they make a nice move to go around the defender. They come in, get a good shot there. Nice save by Max. And the play is going to continue here up the wall to the defender there, who's going to put it back towards the net. Behind there it goes. It's going to come out front. They're not going to get a chance at it, and the play is going to get called there because the net is off. But watch Arjun as he has the puck there, and he's going over, and he flicks it towards the glass in an attempt to bounce it back to himself to catch. But he gets too much of it, and it goes over the glass. You can see the linesman shrug his shoulders at him and go, "What are you up to there?" And the ref comes over and says, "Well, if you put the puck over, that's going to be a 10-minute penalty for delay of game here." So Arjun's out for 10 minutes of this third period that we're heading to here with the Colts up 4-1. There's a puck that gets pushed out, so it's going to be a race. We're going to go down the ice there, flip it over the goalie, and Lyndon Fraser slides that into the empty net, doing well to use his speed there to win a race to a loose puck and beat the goalie who was coming out and trying to play it. And it's now 5-1 for the Colts. And they're looking for more off the offensive zone face-off here. The puck gets put towards the front of the net, and Noah's got it all alone in front there, and he sweeps it on net, but the goalie comes out, makes the save. Another offensive zone face-off with a good chance. There's Trevor directing it towards the net there. Rebound comes out, but they're unable to convert on the rebound. And now here they come 3-on-1. Not exactly how you would draw it up there. A bit of a flat line there. Normally you'd be in a triangle formation, but it doesn't matter. The pass comes across, basically turning it into a 2-on-1. And Lyndon Fraser makes a nice pass across to Seth there, who taps it home past the goalie for his second of the game, and the Colts have stretched their lead out, and they continue to do so. There's a one face-off, and Karn puts it through a couple more Hollyburn bodies. He's got that play down pat. That's his second goal of the game from the point like that, where he's put the puck on net through a bunch of bodies and beat the goalie on the blocker side. However, on the ensuing face-off there from center, right after that goal, the Colts are going to make a play across the ice there, and it's going to bounce off the wall lively right out to that Hollyburn player, who gets lucky there to get that chance in alone there, and he slips it under the blocker there on Max, and it's now 7-2 as Hollyburn doubles up their score. They're looking to further reduce their effort there. That chance right in front there, but Max does well to hold the post and keep that out. So that leads to this. There's a play down low there in the Colts zone that they're going to fire up the ice there, and Zach goes right past the defender in alone, sweeps around the goalie, who probably didn't want to come out after what happened to him last time he did, but same result there as the Colts score on that goal off the flip out there by Patrick up to Zach, who gets his second of the game. Teams continue to trade chances, though. Hollyburn coming back down the other way there. They put that puck up front. That player spins around, gets a shot. Max is nice to stay low there and makes a save. But it goes back out to the point, and that player puts it on net past a couple of Colts player, looking very similar to those goals that Karn had scored from the point there. So Hollyburn responds to make it 8-3, but it doesn't stay that way for long. Here we see the Colts down the other end. Lyndon Cameron puts the puck towards the net there, gets deflected wide and bounces right back out again to Trevor there, who slides it easily into the empty net there. It's now 9-3 for the Colts as they're having quite the offensive outburst in this game. Here we see Bryson on the left side there, walking in. Shot, rebound comes out. Colts banging away at it in front of the net there from their butts there. The goalie and the player both on their backside there, and the shot from the backside and the save from the backside, and it stays out. Here we see the Colts in their own end peeling away there. There's Karn peeling away from the offensive forechecker there, and he's going to rush the puck up the ice there, try to make a backhand pass, and it goes off the defender and comes right out to the Colts player there. That is Seth's third goal of the game, completing another hat trick. That's the second hat trick he's had in recent games here, as he continues to have quite the offensive outburst. And that's the end of that game. It ends up to be a 10-3 win for the Colts here today. A big win against the Hollyburn team, setting them up nicely for their last tiering game against Langley. Let's have a look at the stats for the game. You see big games by both Seth and Carnveer. 3 goals and 1 assist, 2 goals and 2 for Carnveer for 4 points each, plus 5 on the day for both of them as well. And from there, we're going to head on to the last game of the tiering round for the Colts. So we transition off to the George Preston Rec Center in Langley. As there you see the Colts approaching the ice there in their road jerseys, the white with blue and red trim, getting ready to take on the Langley A2 team. This game was from October 21st. As I said, the final tiering game for the Colts as they finish off their tiering schedule ahead of all the other teams in the division so that they are ready to go away to the Kelowna tournament the following weekend. In this game, we see Jackson Anderson's return to the lineup. He's been out for 6 games, and he's back in the lineup here today, but the Colts are still missing a couple players. Tyler remains out for the 2nd game in a row, and Carnveer is out on defense as both those players rest up and heal nagging injuries ahead of the tournament. And with that, let's head into the first period highlights. Colts get off to a hot start in this one. Here we see off a face-off in the offensive zone there. There's a chance to the left of the net. It comes back to Orson, puts it on net, goes back behind to Zach, who finds Mitchell all alone in front, finds the open net there with that shot, and that is his first goal of the season. He's had many chances throughout the season thus far, has hit a bunch of posts and missed some nets here, and he's finally broken that goose egg and got his first of the season. Here's another chance. Linden with the point shot there, and Jordan has a nice juicy rebound there, but he can't corral it and put it into the net. But the Colts still on the attack. Here we see down low, Jackson Anderson puts it out front. Noah has it there, gets the shot, but it goes off to Zach along the side there, and he's able to put that into the net there, and the Colts are up 2-0 very early in this game. And it doesn't stop there. Another play here at the blue line where they turn the puck over, go in 2-on-1. Jordan finds Trevor in front, and he rips that home low blocker there. And before Langley has even gotten out of their own end in this game, the Colts are up 3-0. Langley here finally gets some time in the offensive zone, but as Jesse's trying to skate out of the zone there, the Langley player carelessly gets his stick into his feet, trips him up, and that's a tripping penalty for the Colts. They go on the power play. But here, as you see Arjun on the left of your screen there, pursuing a puck there, takes the player out after he's moved it, and that ends up being an interference call there, and it's going to go to 4-on-4. And that's going to allow Langley to get their first chance of the game there. A good chance right in front. Logan makes a save, and the defense clear away the rebound. But Langley keeps coming. There's a puck on the right side that they put across there, and diving across to his right, getting the blocker on that shot. Logan makes a big save there to keep it 3-0 heading into the second period. And despite being down, Langley's going to start to take control of this game. Here you see them make a stretch pass up the ice, and that's going to result in a partial breakaway at least there. But the save is made by Logan, and he slides across just in case there was any dangerous rebound that he had to contend with. Langley, again, punting the puck up the ice there. Another break up the ice, semi-breakaway. And they put that over the net there, luckily. And then as he's getting the puck down the ice here, Lyndon Fraser has to dodge a missile there, but he does effectively get it out. Here we see Riley retreating with the puck. He puts it over to Lyndon there, who has his back to that player, and the player comes up and hits him from behind, and that's going to be a checking from behind penalty that's going to put the Colts onto the power play. So off the face-off, the puck comes to Patrick. He drags it to the middle, puts the shot on net, and it hits Noah and the defender there in the front there. And it does end up going over the glass, but at the time, the players are searching for it in their equipment, thinking the puck may have get lost there. You see Noah searching himself. The other Langley player also searches, and the face-off over here, the linesman's like, "Are you sure?" So Noah does some hopping there to see if the puck will fall out, and it does not, so the referees feel it's safe to resume the game with a new puck. At this point in the second period, the Langley team has taken over the game here, and they have the Colts under pressure on their own end, so Jordan's weaving behind the net there, trying to create himself some space. There, the defender throws that up the middle to try and get it out, but Langley picks it off and puts that shot high on net. Rebound comes out, but hops over the stick, but the second wave of rebound players comes in, but Logan is there to make the save. Now we see the Colts on the attack, but it's going to get turned over with the defender in deep, and they're going to just whiz right by the second defender there, in for a chance alone, but Logan stands tall as he has all game to keep the Colts up in this one 3-0 there. Logan full value for the results here in the second period. And that's going to allow the Colts to come back the other way. Against the run of play here, that puck comes out front to Lynn Fraser, gets one whack at it, it's a save. The second one too, but the third one eventually goes in there, and the Colts are going to stretch their lead to 4-0. Like I said, against the run of play after Jesse had passed that puck out front there to Linden, who took a number of cracks at it to finally get it into the net. On the ensuing faceoff, though, Langley keeps coming. They get in behind the defenders yet again, cutting in front there, but just like has been happening all game, Logan makes the save. Here we see now Seth coming down the right side. He's got some space there on the left, gets the shot off, but the goalie pinches that between the arm and the body and keeps it out. Colts still on the attack here now. Turn over the puck there on the left. The player Bryson comes in, just puts that over the net there on the far side there. A good chance for Bryson as he jumps in from the point. That allows Langley to come back the other way now, and they make a big move there to the middle and another backhand move, but though you can beat the defender with that move to the backhand, you can't beat Logan, and he puts that one harmlessly there behind the net after making the save. The hard work from Langley continues here as you see them keep that puck in and then get two grade A chances from right in front of the net there. Colts have to do a better job of tying up the sticks in front of the net there. Langley keeps coming. Another shot from the point that goes high that they push right back out front there. There's two Langley players there, only one defender to check them. You can't check them both. They get two good cracks at it, but again, Logan makes the big save, and they go to the third period still up 4-0. And there you see as Noah goes down the left side, he gets taken out by that second Langley player there. Could have easily been a charging penalty in my opinion. He goes back at that player to knock him down from behind, and it's just Noah that's going to get the penalty here. So Langley goes to the power play here, and they're going to drive the net right off the draw there. A little too easy to get that puck off the draw and drive it straight to the net front there. But again, as has been the theme of this game, Logan makes the save and saves the Colts bacon there. Now they're on the attack, and that puck comes right to the middle there. Trevor's alone in front, gets the pass and fires it past the goalie, and that's his second goal of the game, and the Colts are up 5-0 despite having been outplayed for large chunks of the second and third period. But here they are looking for more off the draw here. That puck comes through and it bounces out on the rebound right to Jackson, who tries to slide it into the open net there on his first game back, but it slides out the other side. Now, here's a 2-on-1 the other way for the Colts. Coming down the left side there, he powers through it. I believe that's Zach. Turns it into a 2-on-0 and then tries to cut through to the middle, but gets clipped there and can't get the puck across to the other Colts player. And then you see here the Colts on the attack. And does it seem like there's a lot of Colts on the ice there to you? Does to me. They get called for too many men. If we stop it and look back there you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Colts on the ice. So yes, they do get caught for too many men and have to go onto the penalty kill. And while they're on the penalty kill, though, they get this chance as Jesse just pulls away from all those players, goes in on the goalie and rips it high off the crossbar there. And then the rebound chance as well. The goalie does well to slide across and get there, but Colts nearly get a shorthanded goal to stretch the lead even larger. As the game winds down here, we see one last chance as Seth almost gets a turnover there on that player from behind the net there to put in there, but the goalie does make the save. But the game ends a 5-0 victory for the Colts to close out the tiering round. Full marks for Logan in net there with that shutout there. He was excellent today to save the Colts bacon as they got that early lead and they kind of sat on their heels and nursed its way to the end. So let's have a look at the stats. There you see Trevor, 2 goals today and +3, an excellent game from Trevor. Of course, the excellent game from Logan with the 31 save shutout. And with that, let's have a look at the up-to-date season stats so far. You see Zach continuing his stellar season, leading the team in every category with the exception of penalty minutes, which of course you don't really want to be leading in. And Logan, with his excellent play of recent, has now gotten an over 900 save percentage on the season. And with that, let's have a look at the current standings in Group 3 here of the tiering round. As you can see, the Cloverdale Colts have now finished their tiering game 6-1-1, an excellent record. Undefeated so far, North Delta, but each team still has 2 or 1 game left to play. So the final standings for it won't be set for a couple weeks yet. As I said, the Cloverdale team will be heading off to a tournament this upcoming weekend. So that's it for this week, folks. We'll see you on our next package will be the tournament recap from Kelowna, and then the regular season will start.